Well, good morning, YouTube. AJ Shaver here. We used to live down in Richmond, Virginia, actually in South Chesterfield, so we have quite a few friends that are still down here in the area. And one of my good buddies, his daughter is getting married today, so we're down here to kind of celebrate and be a part of that. But we're also picking up a used 1824 diesel to take it back north with us. We got a brute force bundle wrapper in the back of the truck. We're going to drop that off too along the way, so going to go inside and get some breakfast and get changed up for this wedding and see if we can't meet Mr. Jimmy for his 1824 diesel. And it's going to be a busy day, so stay tuned. All right, so just talked to the seller. He's a few minutes away, but we did a post last night about the new versus the used machines, and the used machines have been holding their value. So if anybody out there is thinking about trading something in and, doing an upgrade or whatnot, we're definitely happy to grab it as a trade-in, as long as the dollars and cents, work out. But, this is a 2018, 1824 diesel machine. This is before they had, the tandem axles and before there was the fold over the top conveyor and all that kind of stuff, but it's only got 500 hours on it. So Jimmy is the original owner on this one. It got brought to his yard back in 2018, hasn't left since. He's about 2 hours south of where we're at here for the wedding, and he was kind enough to bring it up and meet us here, kind of go over a few things with it. Just 99% certain of everything that it is, but we're also buying this sight unseen too. So when I see it on the camera here, it'll actually be the first time that we've seen it. He did take a few pictures of it, but it's just they weren't quite the normal shots that I would have taken, but I have faith in the brute force stuff. So with only 500 hours on a little Kohler diesel, if it had 3,000 hours or something, I'd be a little bit more skeptical, but at 500 hours, I doubt it's even barely broken in yet. We did take the serial number and call back to brute force. They did tell us this came with a couple upgrades on it. This should have had like a 14-foot straight conveyor. They did this one with a 16-foot gravity swing. It's the one where you got to lay it all the way out flat and then pin it together, and then it'll go up to 16 feet, or 16 feet in length, rather. They did it with a 2-stage pump. They did it with fast split, and they did an upgraded 5-inch cylinder in this. Jimmy's from North Carolina, and I guess there's some awful nasty burly crooked knotted stuff down there, so he wanted to make sure it would basically push a concrete block through the wedge. So that's what's on this one. We do have it scheduled to do a demo up in Midland, Virginia on the way home, so maybe it doesn't really make it all the way back to Pennsylvania. We'll see. So stay tuned. Jimmy should be pulling in here in a few minutes, and we'll do a quick walk around on this one. I am oftentimes also in your shoes, because I'm sitting here going, where is it? Where is it? I want to see it. Come on, Mr. Jimmy, where you at? And so, and two, I've got stuff on order for my own self back at the woodlot. So I'm kind of in your shoes as well, waiting for something to arrive, waiting for something to be built. So, it's not your feelings of anxiousness or a kid on Christmas morning is not lost, because I do know what that feels like. So we're kind of doing it right now, and I'm sitting here in the truck, and I keep glancing up to the entrance road going, maybe, come on. He was supposed to be here like 5 minutes ago. And that, or I just need to switch to decaf coffee, but that's never going to happen. So, but stay tuned. Should be almost here. There he is. Awesome. I'm telling you, even though this thing is from 2018, it is immaculate. This is clean. Jimmy is top shelf. We're blessed to be working with just good people, and just as advertised. Actually, it's a little bit better than advertised, truth be told. So standard 3-strand, live deck, handle 16, 18, maybe 20 if you got the butt end facing the splitter wedge on it. 543 hours we're sitting on the meter. I'll let that key up for a second. It does have the fast split. That's the big aluminum block here to get the extra oil out of the back of the cylinder. That cylinder is monstrous. I can get my hand in here on it. That is every bit of 5-inch. There's our hour meter. All right, so this is that gravity swing conveyor on it. This was all pretty much 2000, I guess 20 and older, had this style to it. You got to lay it all the way out horizontal, and then you get the big clips up here on top that bring it together. And so we'll get that laid out later on. We're up doing the demo in Midland. I don't want to pull everything apart now. But other than that, pretty standard piece. Get the right angle there. There's a serial number. Right, nice unit. We've got the live deck legs over here, leaning up against the tailgate of the truck. Big monster wedge on this one. Look at this thing. That's why there's a 5-inch cylinder inside there. So we've got 2 brand new bars, the 4-way, the 8-ways in it. The small box is brand new chains. The big box is used chains just for resharpening. So like I said, we're blessed to deal with good people, and Mr. Jimmy seems like he's one of those good people. So we'll go ahead and hook this up. I'll go put on the monkey suit, head over to the wedding, and go from there. So I gotta say, this is my kind of church. Look at this wood yard. They heat the whole building with an outdoor stove. So my buddy James from Sharp Services here in Richmond, that's his SVL 90, the trailer, little outbuilding. Yes, that's a Halverson HWP 140B, and my kind of people. I can do this. And so never took a processor to a church before, so just down here walking around. He said it was a pretty cool wood yard that he had out here in the back, so try to walk out and take a peek. All right, so other than picked up a small vibration just north of Richmond, ended up getting a flat tire, so we got that changed roadside there. Not quite as speedy as a NASCAR pit crew, but 14, 15 minutes wasn't too bad either. So just got up here to the customer's place, met him at his shop, and got the seal of approval and a big little boy at Christmas kind of grin at the new present. So we're gonna haul this off to the woodlot and see if we can't go over some operating instructions and get her all set up and make some sawdust fly. So stay tuned. All right, YouTube, so we're here with this 1824 diesel. This is a used unit, 2018. And yes, you can see there's no fender. We did have a blowout on the highway coming up here. It is what it is. So we ran one log through. Rodney's still smiling ear to ear, so I guess it's a green light. We're gonna end up leaving this one here in Midland, Virginia. So let me move the camera a little closer, at least show you it cutting, and we'll go from there.
want to show you guys this cylinder. It is a 2-stage pump on this processor. This thing is quick.
All right, well, this 1824 diesel is going to stay in Midland, Virginia. Sorry, boys, it just happens that fast. So these used units come in and they go right out, but give me a phone call, 833-SPLITTER. It's 833-775-4887. You can also email me at sales@shaverequipment.com. At least let me get you on a list, so if I do find something used, we can call you right away and you can run down and grab it, because stuff does not last long. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.